apologies about that.
I think we now got commentary coming through.
So hopefully you'll be able to hear as soon as the 3-ball from Karpova doesn't go. She's now 1 from 3. 18 plays 20 with 8 minutes left in this second quarter. Thompson drives off the window, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Rugby tackled by her own team, plays 22.
Seven offensive rebounds for Anglia Ruskin so far.
Cleary, who's checked back into the game on 2 fouls, misses that foul line jumper. Rockets steal the ball back with Karpova. 18 plays 22. Cleary, lose on at the high post with the up and under. Is going to be called for the travel on that one. And some changes for both teams. Madalini, Hassan and Tauva checking in for Anglia Ruskin, and De Mergelina has checked back in for the Rockets.
Turning to full court pressure here as well.
Turn the volume up on that.
Ruskin pick and roll from the top of the 3. Lovely take from Tauva.
Tauva all the way to the rack for 2, and it seems like we do have comms now, Charlie, so I can welcome you once again. This is Ben Fisher and Charlie Haynes. We're in the second quarter, 18 plays 24 in favour of Anglia Ruskin as Luzon goes off the backboard for 2. 20-24, we've got 6 minutes 40 left in this second quarter. It's 4th place Reading Rockets versus 5th place Anglia Ruskin in the WNBL Division 1 quarterfinal playoffs as Ruskin turned the ball over and San Francisco is fouled in transition. And the foul will be charged to Madalini. And Charlie, been quite a fast-paced game so far. What have you made of it to date?
Certainly has. I think both teams with some good ball movement. Ruskin tend to be attacking more off the dribble, with Rockets they're trying to work the ball inside with some passing. But yeah, both teams, good start, good aggression, and some really physical defense, which is always fun to watch.
Absolutely, and on the floor for the Rockets, Karpova, San Francisco, Cleary, Luzon and De Mergelina. And they will have a chance to cut the arrears at this visit. Luzon in the high post to Karpova. Karpova short on the 3. She's gone 1 from 4. Rockets can't quite keep it alive.
Good trap.
And San Francisco with the left-handed layup can't get it to go. And another chance for Anglia Ruskin. But the Rockets get back in numbers and Luzon steals it. Rockets will look to slow the game down at this visit. Cleary inside. Passes to Luzon. Luzon off the glass. No good. And it's a bit frantic at the moment for both teams. So here come Ruskin looking to play inside. And a change for the Rockets. Chloe Lamas will check into the game. And Tyra Phelan will come back in also.
The only way you can do that is changing those there. Up in there.
So baseline ball to Anglia Ruskin. And a foul is called on the play. And that will be called on Lindsay Cleary. That's a huge call, and that's foul number 3, Charlie. And she's going to have to sit out the final 5 minutes of this first half.
Certainly is. That is a huge loss for Rockets. Be interested to see if that changes the game plan. They were looking to start to play to her inside.
A couple of people online saying, you're quiet, Charlie. That's a first.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
And another foul is called. 2 shots is the outcome. The foul this time is going to be charged to Ebba Luzon. And Courtney Gray will go to the line for 2 shots. 20 plays 24 here at Loddon Valley. Gray is good on the first. Well, at least the crowd, at least the people that are watching online, Charlie, want to hear you. That is also a first. 2 from 2 for Courtney Gray as she extends the Anglia lead to 6. Lamas with the ball. Drives. Bit heavy on the finish, but the Rockets keep possession. Ando, she will drive. That looked like 3 steps. And although the ball's gone in, a travel is called on the play. What do you think the Rockets need to do offensively to cut this deficit, Charlie?
I think when they've gone to the high post, it has been working for them. And they've had some really good looks at the rim. Just got to make sure they put the ball in the basket. I think there's a couple of layups that we know these girls can certainly make in their sleep that just haven't dropped for them today. Go on, sorry. Gray
was bumped but couldn't finish, as the Rockets will play again.
Through the high post again here.
Phelan drives, kicks to Demergalina, who will fire the 3. She's off on that one. And it will be interesting to see how the Rockets respond without Cleary on the floor.
Ruskin significantly winning the battle of the boards today as well. So losing Lindsay Cleary to foul trouble is also a rebounder being missed for the Reading Rockets. So big chance for our academy girls to step up here, though. We've got 3 of them on the floor.
Absolutely. Shot clock winding down. Gray goes off the glass, can't get it to go, but the rebound also doesn't go. Ando with a big rebound for the Rockets. And welcome to all of you who are watching online this WNBL Division 1 Women's playoff quarter-final between Reading Rockets and Anglia Ruskin. 20 place 26 with 3 minutes and 40 remaining in this second quarter. Naninga will check back into the game for the visitors to Reading. Charlie, where do you think the scoring is going to come from with this particular group on the floor for the Rockets?
I think playing through Luzon Perez at the top of the free throw line would be a good option for them. Tyra Phelan as well can get pretty streaky from the three-point line, so I think they're probably the 2 biggest scoring options on the floor at the minute.
Lamas drove there and got fouled on the play, so she will go to the line for 2 shots. Great stuff. We can hear you loud and clear.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm disappointed, but the crowd isn't, so that's what counts. Lamas makes the first one. Louise Brown, thank you very much indeed for all your help. And, of course, the man himself, Ralston. Great to have you on the stream, Ralston. We are definitely missing you here in Reading, so come back soon. 22 place 26, 3.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Anglia playing with their horn set.
Great back cut.
Nice backdoor cut. Courtney Gray lays it in for 2 and has done a really good job in this first half, Charlie.
Certainly has. And again, one of those drivers being brave and willing to attack the zone.
Luzon gets fouled, hammered the ball off the backboard there, but the foul was called on Courtney Gray, and Ebba Luzon will go to the line for 2. That's 2 fouls on Courtney Gray.
No Micah Meyer in the game yet for Reading Rockets. We know she's returned back from injury, wondering if maybe Coach Luque will be able to get her in soon. Could be a really important player for Rockets today, especially with Ruskin rebounding the ball so well.
Luzon is good on the first, as Talva gets ready to check back into the game for Anglia Ruskin. Second free throw finds the back of the iron, is rebounded. Great pass inside, and the ball is laid in by Hassoun for 2, and it's 23 place 30. Anglia Ruskin with their biggest lead of the ball game. Phelan with the ball skips to Lamas. Lamas will fire, and that's off. Ooh. And a foul is called on the play. Let's see who that is called against. That's going to be called against Rianne Rawlings. And opening stuff TV sounds like Ben had a good breakfast this morning. I did. I did indeed. I had a lovely full English breakfast with the setup team. And a big shout out to all of our setup team, to Paul, to Bailey, to James, who have done a fantastic job here at Loddon Valley Leisure Centre all season long. As the Rockets will have the ball on the baseline, 2.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Lamas will fire the mid-range jumper, but can't connect.
Rockets have to find a really easy look right now because they are really struggling to put the ball in the basket on the offensive end.
Yes, and Coach Luque making some changes. San Francisco and Karpova looking to come back into the game, but Ando goes inside, and she's tough inside, but can't get to go. Gets her a rebound, but it's stripped by Talva, and Anglia Ruskin with a chance to extend their advantage even further. Good defense by Demergalina there. Baseline jumper finds the back of the iron, but Ruskin keep it alive. Great cut off the ball, and one. And Amelia Hassoun really working hard on the weak side, gets it to go for 2. And the foul is going to be charged to Elia Ando. And as we were saying, San Francisco and Karpova into the game. Anglia Ruskin, Charlie, with a 9-point advantage with 99 seconds remaining in this first half, and it could go to double digits with this free throw, and the Rockets will surely want to cut that gap before the halftime interval.
Certainly is. Ruskin have done a really good job of just being physical, fighting for second chance rebounds, posting up strong. Great job reading the back cuts. Really good quarter for Ruskin.
Feeling for 3, she can't get it to go, and it's an early shot and an early rebound for Anglia Ruskin.
Great steal.
Luzon steals the ball, gets it back for the Rockets. Demergalina. Rockets a little bit unsure, but get the ball inside, and a foul is called. And I think with Anglia Ruskin in the penalty, that will be 2 shots to Ebba Luzon. And you feel the Rockets have done a relatively good job getting the ball inside and to the high post, Charlie.
Certainly have, and getting to the rim and getting fouled and trying to get some easy ones at the line could be a good little tactic for Reading here.
So Luzon gets the friendly roll and makes the first. Got about 50 fans in watching this WNBL Division 1 women's clash. Michael Hansen-Morris also on the stream. Good to have you as Luzon makes the second. 25 plays 33, and we're just about to tip the 1 minute mark.
Really important minute here for both teams. If Ruskin can go into halftime with a good little lead, that could be huge to start the second half. Rockets just cutting this down by a couple more points could be really helpful for some momentum.
Great kick, but the shot is off as San Francisco gets it. 40 seconds left. Rockets might go 2 for 1 here. San Francisco tries to go all the way to the rack, can't get it to go. And the Rockets will have some seconds as the game is stopped for an injury, I think. And with 26.2 seconds remaining in this second quarter, the Anglia Ruskin head coach Ben Naylor has called timeout. His team are leading by 8. And what do you think he'll want to see from his team in this, probably their final possession of the first half?
Yep, 26 seconds left. I think maybe a long offense to try and keep that 8-point margin and try and really limit the amount of time Rockets have to get the last shot of the game. Interested to see what he runs here. Will he maybe create some movement off the ball? Something we were talking about a little bit earlier.
Yes, and as we can see into the Anglia Ruskin timeout, Ben Naylor just drawing up something, and Anglia Ruskin have done a very good job this year. Fantastic women's program. have been in the playoff hunt for the last couple of seasons. There is a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 26.2 seconds on the game clock, 21 seconds on the shot clock. And it will be an Anglia ball from the sideline in the backcourt.
Interested to see what Rockets come out with for a defense here. Balls in the backcourt, maybe a bit of pressure. Try and take them out of whatever offense has just been drawn by the coach. And maybe try and get themselves an easy scoring opportunity with plenty of time left on the game clock.
Coach Luque just chatting to the officials. Probably about what tapas he had last night or something like that, I would imagine. So got to get it over the timeline, and they do indeed.
Man-to-man defense.
So shot clock winding down, 7 seconds. And a great finish.
Huge basket
By Talbot inside 7 seconds on the clock. And the Rockets don't recognize the time. And San Francisco has to heave and doesn't get it to go. And it's Anglia Ruskin that go into the halftime interval with a 10-point advantage. And a brilliant quarter for them. They take the quarter 19-9, Charlie. And it's looking favourable for the visitors to Reading so far.
Yeah, they've had a really good first and second quarter. Obviously, Rockets in a difficult position with Lindsay Cleary only being having 3 fouls so early into the game and only being able to play 12 minutes in such an important playoff fixture. But I think Ruskin just done a really good job, just being physical, winning the battle of the boards and making sure they're getting lots of good looks inside. So really interesting challenge for Coach Luque here going into halftime. So interested to see what he comes out with for the third quarter.
So let's just go through the halftime statistics. Courtney Gray is leading all scorers in the game with 10. Talbot has 9 for Anglia Ruskin. And for the Rockets, Iowa San Francisco is leading them with 8. Ebba Luzon has 7. Lindsay Cleary held to just 5 points and 2 rebounds, having picked up 3 fouls in that second quarter, so that's going to be a big one. Do join us again, and once again, apologies for all the sound issues. I hope when we come back, you can hear Charlie loud and clear. You can hear me just about. But we look forward to having you back for this second half of this WNBL Division 1 Women's Playoff Quarter-Final between 4th place Reading Rockets and 5th place Anglia Ruskin. It's the visitors with a 35-25 lead as we head into the halftime interval. Okay, welcome back to this WNBL Division 1 playoff quarter-final between the Reading Rockets and Anglia Ruskin, and it is the visitors to Reading who currently have a 35-25 lead, Charlie. So it's all to play for in this second half, but Rockets are going to have to do something different, I would say, on the offensive end. What's your thoughts so far on the game?
Yeah, really excited to see how they come out in the second half. Obviously, end of the second quarter, Ruskin had a really good little spell and really extended their league in what's been a relatively low-scoring game, but yet very competitive. So really excited to see what Coach Luque's got in store to try and help the Rockets girls get on a little run and reduce the deficit.
Absolutely, and the Rockets in a good vein of form heading into this particular game. And we can tell you that in the other playoff game that has taken place today so far, the number 1 seed, Team Solent Kestrels, have been successful. They have beaten the Ipswich basketball team 82-62. So the winner of this game will play Team Solent Kestrels away next weekend. And the Rockets having just lost out to Team Solent Kestrels last weekend in overtime. So we will see what happens there. But the Rockets went into this game 4 wins out of their last 5, whereas the Team Anglia Ruskin 2 wins out of their last 5, but finished, got some big wins this season, and will be looking to take the 4th place scalp as we head into the second half. And Talver, Gray, Rawlins, Madalini, and one other who I can't see the number 4 at the moment. Hassoun is they're taking to the floor for Anglia Ruskin, and Karpova, Luzon, San Francisco, De Mergelina, and Lindsay Cleary is back into the game for the Rockets, having sat out the final 5.5 minutes due to being on 3 fouls. As the Rockets will get us underway in this second half. It's win or go home in the WNBL Division 1 playoff quarterfinal. Karpova goes inside to Cleary. Nice stuff from the Rockets early on.
Lovely first little set from Rockets. Get Lindsay a easy look inside. Interested to see if Ruskin look to attack her, get her a 4th foul really early in the second half. That would be a huge upset for Rockets if they do.
So Anglia Ruskin with the penetration, they're going at Cleary, but Cleary stands firm and the layup is missed. And Rockets with the chance to trim the deficit again early in this third quarter. Nice little action again from the Rockets. A little bit of rescreen as Cleary tries to find the cutting Luzon. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Luzon's on the ball. And a held ball is called, and the possession arrow is in favour of Anglia Ruskin. And the Anglia Ruskin head coach Ben Naylor getting very expressive, shall we say, on the sideline.
I wanted to travel on that last possession, but I think it was a good call from the refs.
Well, it was more like a ruck, I think, as Rawlins goes off the window but can't get it to go. But a foul is called on the play. And Siwa San Francisco will pick up that one. 2 shots to the Anglia Ruskin captain. And good to see a number of fans in the building so far. Don't forget, later on, we have NBL Division 1 men's playoff quarterfinal action between the Reading Rockets and the Loughborough Riders. Loughborough finishing the season really strong with 2 wins over the Derby Trailblazers, as Rawlings misses both. It's Luzon with the ball for the Rockets to San Francisco. Rockets looking for a little bit of Spanish screen action as they go inside to Cleary. Cleary to Luzon at the high post. And Luzon gets it to go, and she loves that shot fake right-hand drive layup combination. Wing pick and roll for Ruskin, but they can't get to go. Mergelina defends well. And it's Cleary to Karpova. Karpova finds San Francisco. De Mergelina back to Cleary. Cleary drives, and Cleary, and a one. Great ball movement by the Rockets, and Lindsay Cleary definitely come to play in this third quarter. Talva picks up the foul. And with the Rockets closing the deficit to just 4 with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter, the Anglia coach Ben Naylor has called timeout. Great first 2 minutes for the home team, Charlie.
Yeah, really good little run from Rockets, just as we were talking about before the quarter started. Great job from the Rockets girls in getting the ball to Cleary in her spot, making sure she's got her preferred areas to attack and forcing coach Ben Naylor into a timeout.
Yes, so the Rockets have started the quarter with a 6-0 run. And Lindsay Cleary, who has been averaging 16 points, 11 rebounds this season, definitely a factor early on in this third quarter. She has taken her tally up to 9 and will go to the line for one free throw, with a chance for the Rockets to cut the arrears to just 3. And that will really please coach Joan Portero-Luque. Don't forget, this is a one-and-done game. The winner advances, the loser goes home. So a massively important matchup for both teams. And we now, I think, we now have the scoreboard visible. Oh, well, we do. You guys at home don't, but we do. But that'll be the next thing. And I tell you, we are just cutting-edge technology here at the Valley. Cleary converts the free throw, 32 plays 35. We're dead on 8 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Full court press here again from the Rockets. Love that they're coming out and being aggressive.
Talva inside, can't get it to go. Rawlins will drive and spin and bumble it in for 2. Great take by the Anglia Ruskin captain. And an offensive foul has been called against Chrissy Karpova.
Yeah, just moved a little bit on that screen. Wasn't quite set as the defender was running off her. So good call, that one from the refs.
32 plays 37 here at Loddon Valley. A big welcome to those of you watching online, as Rawlins went all the way to the rack but missed. San Francisco trying to run off multiple screens to get open. Playing the screen and roll with Karpova. Kicks it to De Mergelina. It's Cleary. Takes one dribble. One dribble pull-up is no good. Probably should have shot it on the first catch there. And Anglia Ruskin will look to extend their 5-point advantage, but they can't with a steal from Luzon. And good defense again from the Rockets, who have made it difficult to score early in this third quarter. De Mergelina goes inside to Luzon. Luzon with nice footwork and the left-handed scoop for 2.
Lovely take, that one from Ava Luzon Perez.
34 plays 37. Luzon defending hard out there. Talva with the ball will play one-on-one against Cleary. And out of bounds is the call, and that's good defense once again from the Rockets.
Interested to see how long Rockets keep Lindsay Cleary in the game. Obviously, they are still behind, and she's a very important player to their offense. But 3 fouls, one more foul could put her in quite a bit of trouble and make her sit until midway through the 4th.
Yeah, the other side of that is, how long do you sit her for before she makes an impact? So it's certainly roll the dice time on that one, but she's doing well so far. As San Francisco, right down the gut of the defense, misses at the rim. And Anglia Ruskin will work their little horn set that they have. And try to attack Cleary again. Cleary stands tall. Luzon at the high post, drives, finishes off the window for 2, and that's a great move again by Eva Luzon, Charlie.
What a lovely take. She is really stepping up to start the third quarter. Done a really great job and got herself a few easy points off some really tough moves.
36 plays 37. It's now a 1-point game. It was 10 at halftime. Rawlins with the pull-up jumper finds the back of the iron and rebounded by San Francisco. San Francisco has it. She'll fire the 3 and connect. San Francisco gives Rockets their first lead for a while, 39-37. And the Rockets have come out of the halftime firing.
Incredible start for the Rockets. Really great job on the offensive end, but also really, really good job on the defensive end. They stood really strong on the help, made it really, really tough for Ruskin to get their looks inside that they were achieving in the second quarter.
Shot clock winding down, and a foul is called on Eba Luzon. And I think now we have the scoreboard visible on the stream as well. Amazing news. Cassia Nanenga has checked into the game, as has Paige Weiss. Sideline ball to the visitors to Reading. Rawlins will play high screen and roll. Gets doubled and stolen by the Rockets. And Karpova probably does the sensible thing, but San Francisco thought about it, just having made one. Luzon reverses the ball. San Francisco has it. It's back in the high post to Luzon, who's been super effective from there. Karpova back to Luzon. Rockets trying. Luzon can't get that one to go. Probably a little force that time from the Rockets. 3-point attempt is off as Cleary picks up another rebound for the home team. Quite fast-paced again. Cleary to De Mergelina. She drives and gets blocked. Unfortunate one for the Rockets there. (39-37), shot clock at 10 seconds for the visitors, but the home team steal the ball. Luzon off the floor to San Francisco, to Cleary at the foul line. Bingo! Lindsay Cleary with the foul line jumper for 2.
Great run again. They're continuing this offensive spell, Reading Rockets, and Ben Naylor in a tough spot after burning a timeout so early into the third quarter.
And a foul has been called on the play. We're just looking to see which way this is going. And Eba Luzon has been called for a block. That'll be one for the VAR. That's foul number 3 for Eba. Tiona McKay is going to check back into the game for the Rockets. They are leading 41-37 with just under 3 minutes left in this third quarter, but the Rockets are, in fact, in the penalty. And the court announcer just telling the crowd that Rockets on a 16-2 run. And the drive results in a foul. And that will be Eba Luzon as she picks up foul number 4. And that's a big call for the Rockets, as Elia Ando is going to come back into the game. So Rockets having to manage their 2 scorers in Lindsay Cleary and Eba Luzon, who have 3 fouls and 4 fouls respectively.
Certainly are. Interesting call, that one. I think I might actually agree with it. I think she was just riding on a hit, probably needed to get off and try and beat her to the spot on that one. Ruskin getting to the free-throw line is certainly a pretty good option, just as we said for Rockets when Ruskin were on their run earlier. Try and get some easy ones at the line can really help.
Madaloni goes 1 from 2 as Ando rebounds for the home team. 41 plays 39 as McKay turns the ball over in the midcourt. Remember, the Rockets trailed by 10 points at halftime, and they now have a 3-point advantage. As the elbow jumper doesn't go, Rockets rebound. And a foul is called on Blue 8. That was away from the ball. Naninga, she picks up foul number 2. She's having a word with Elia Ando. Don't think they're exchanging phone numbers. Rockets without San Francisco on the floor and Ebba Luzon. And another turnover. That's 2 in 2 possessions. And Rawlins with just under 2 minutes now left in this third quarter. A great dump off pass by Talva to Naninga for 2. And with 1 minute 51 seconds left in this third quarter, coach Johan Portero Luque calls timeout for his team. They are leading by 1. What a third quarter it's been, Charlie.
Certainly is. Great job for Rockets in this quarter. Ruskin obviously only scored 5 points in the whole quarter so far, which is a really good accomplishment for Rockets, and a big turnaround. You know, Ruskin had a really good second quarter, so for Rockets to come back and attack them in this way and manage the fouls that they have in the way that they have is pretty impressive.
Indeed, and Lindsay Cleary is now up to 12 points. And sometimes when you're in foul trouble, you become a bit more disciplined. And Lindsay Cleary has had a couple of a really good disciplined defensive possessions.
Certainly has, yeah. I think it's a positive timeout, this one, for Rockets. You know, they're 8 minutes into the third quarter, and they've had a really good run so far. So Coach Luque probably just calming everything down, making sure they're still set and steady for some good offensive possessions and some really good looks.
Ebba Luzon has 13 points for the Rockets to go with 5 steals. She's been very influential for the home team. And Courtney Gray is still on 10 points and hasn't featured too much scoring-wise in this third quarter. But it's a 1-point ball game, and we are 1 minute and 51 left until the final quarter, as Rockets will have a chance to extend their advantage. Ando from the high post, she drives, and out of bounds is the call. And Tyra Phelan will check back into the game for the Rockets. For Chrissy Karpova, and the ball is actually going to be with the Rockets. Cleary to McKay. McKay will fire the 3, can't connect, and a foul is called on the rebound against Elia Ando, and that will result in 2 shots. So that's not what the Rockets want to do 85 feet from their basket.
No, that's the kind of foul you probably want to avoid. You know, you're on a good run. Don't give them any easy ones at the line. Don't give them any chances to get good looks and easy uncontested shots like you do on a free throw.
Little battle between Elia Ando and Kasaya Naninga. She goes to the line for 2 shots.
Playoff basketball, gotta love it.
Misses the first, but can make the second with a chance to tie the game at 41. Neither team has scored above 64 against each other in the regular season games. And there'll be one more free throw as Ando comes in very early. And these are the type of mistakes you want to avoid, really, in these type of games.
Certainly are, but still nice to see 3 academy players on the court, and really good reps for them as they're growing into young professional basketball players.
Yes, and we'll talk about your role moving forward in that shortly, as the second free throw is converted and we are tied at 41 with 85 seconds left in this third quarter. As Phelan has it. They're looking to play inside to Cleary, but they're trying to double down on Cleary. Ando is going to drive into traffic. Phelan will have to fire off the bounce, but can't get it to go. De Mergelina rebounds for the Rockets. It's Cleary who will drive. Kicks to De Mergelina, who is... Oh! Net on the 3 ball.
Huge shot.
De Mergelina, as you say, Charlie, with a huge shot. And Ruskin looked to reply, but it's an air ball there from Paige Weiss as the Rockets come again with their 3-point advantage. Phelan will fire the 3, finds the back of the iron, but De Mergelina kept it alive, passes inside to Ando. Ando with contact, gets it to go. Elia Ando. And a technical foul has been called against Ben Naylor. And the Anglia Ruskin coach was getting quite emotional on the sideline. And for the first time today, Charlie, Micah Mayer is checking into the game for the Rockets.
Great to see on a return from injury.
What a turnaround in this quarter. It's been a 15-point turnaround, with Tyra Phelan going to the line for the technical foul free throw, which she misses.
This is exactly where Rockets want them, though. You know, they've been down big, they've had a big run, kept their cool even when they were... Ruskin was starting to chip in a little bit into that run, and got Ruskin quite frustrated, and that's shown by the technical foul. This is just where Rockets will want them.
Yes, and there's just a little problem here. The shot clocks have gone off. Whether that's because there's 23.7 seconds left, I'm not sure. 46 plays 41. It's sideline ball to Anglia Ruskin.
Interesting to see how the teams control the clock to end this quarter. Obviously, Rockets up by 5. They'll want to make sure that lead is as big as possible going into the 4th, and Ruskin will want to make sure they give them no easy points by rushing offense at the same time.
Yes, and the discussion was about how much time was left on the shot clock, because obviously the technical foul was called. It says 22 seconds. There's about a 1.7 difference between shot and game clock. So you would think Anglia Ruskin will play for the last shot of this 3rd quarter. It's Rawlins who has the ball. She's going to play little horns action. Rawlins with 5 seconds on the shot clock is going to fire the 3 ball and connect. And that's a big, big play from Rianne Rawlins. And that will do us for the 3rd quarter. And after leading by as many as 10, the Rockets going up by 5 to 7 points. It's a 2-point game, 46 plays 44 as we head into the last 10 minutes, Charlie.
Certainly, yep, really exciting finish as well. Good little offense from Ruskin to force a switch and get Micah Mayer guarding a good perimeter player on the 3-point line. So tough shot, but a good little offense to get the right kind of shot.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, Ebba Luzon is leading all scorers in the game with 13. Lindsay Cleary has 12, and Saiwa San Francisco has 11. And for Anglia Ruskin, Courtney Gray has 10 points. And Nadej Talva and Rianne Rawlins have 9 apiece for the visitors, and that was a 21-9 quarter in favour of the Rockets. So both teams holding each other to 9 points in quarters 2 and 3. And there's just 10 minutes of action remaining. Remember, the winner of this game will take on the WNBL Division 1 champions and #1 seed Team Solent Kestrels next weekend down at the Solent Sports Complex. Who will it be? Will it be the Reading Rockets, the home team, in 4th place, or will it be Anglia Ruskin, the visitors to Reading, in 5th place, who are trailing by 2? We are about to find out. A big welcome to everybody checking into this game on the Basketball England YouTube channel. A big welcome. My name's Ben Fisher, and I'm here with Charlie Haynes, and we're going to bring you commentary of this 4th and final quarter, with Rockets starting with possession. Looks like a diamond action from the Rockets as Phelan finds Ando inside, misses, can't get it to go on the rebound, gets it again, and a jump ball is called, and maybe the experience of Ando there just telling. But great that she's in this fourth quarter.
Yep, and no lose on Perez either to start the quarter, probably something to do with having 4 fouls. So Ruskin with plenty of fouls still to give on the personals. A maximum of 2 fouls on a player, so be interested to see how aggressive they are on the defensive end.
So Talva with the ball, looking to play 1 against 1, and that's a tough move, can't quite get it to go, and team rebound is in favour of the Rockets. Coach Luque just helping Elia Ando on putting the ball in the basket. I'm sure that will help. And it is Ando with the ball. Cleary to San Francisco, playing the wing pick and roll. San Francisco throws it back to Karpova. Karpova to Cleary inside. Cleary pitches to San Francisco for 3. Bingo! San Francisco nails it from beyond the arc.
Huge shot, that one from Sire. Great way to start the quarter for Rockets. Get that lead back up to 5.
Rockets with great ball movement early in this fourth quarter. Three-point attempt is off. Finds the back of the iron from Paige Weiss. And Ando gets fouled. And there's that matchup again. Naninga and Elia Ando. And Ando comes out on top this time as Naninga picks up foul number 3. And Amelia Hassoun and Courtney Gray will return to the action. Rockets with possession. Will Maynard and his team have just entered the arena. Remember, it's NBL Division 1 men's action after this game. Reading Rockets versus Loughborough Riders in the playoff quarter-final, but now it's Cleary who drives and gets fouled. And the foul is called on Nadege Talva. And that's 2 shots to the Rockets' leading scorer. You expect to see the ball in Cleary's hands quite a lot this quarter, Charlie?
Certainly. She's been a difference maker in the second half, and that sort of corner, mid-range and low post area when she's driving to the rim on the baseline 1v1 is a go-to at the moment this game. So I'd keep going to her for that one at the minute and see if they can keep getting a good matchups in those spots.
Cleary goes 2 from 2, and the Rockets have established a 7-point advantage with just over 8 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Talva can't get the lefty hook to go. Ando rebounds, and a held ball is called. I thought she was going to be called for a travel, but the possession arrow is in favour of the Rockets, so they will retain possession.
Great hustle from Elia Ando in the second half. She's competing for every ball and makes her valuable for Coach Luque at this point in the game.
Cleary drives strong to the rim, but can't get it to go with the lefty finish. Nice feet. It's that lady again, Courtney Gray, but she can't get it to go. She keeps it alive, though. Anglia really searching for something here. Great defense by Lindsay Cleary as Karpova hands off to Phelan. San Francisco with the ball, and they're going to look to go through Cleary. San Francisco will drive, floats it up, can't get it to go. Ando tips to San Francisco. Phelan fires it. Very early shot after the offensive rebound.
Yeah, probably worth just using that shot clock up on that one and get a better look. Get the ball into the hands of the scorers today, which on the court at the moment is San Francisco and Cleary.
And an offensive foul is called Nadege Talva picks up that one. And with 6 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in this fourth and final quarter, the Rockets have a 7-point advantage, 51 plays 44. So, Charlie, nice opportunity for us now to talk about your role moving forward. Obviously, you have been coaching our under-12s and under-14s girls teams over the last couple of years since your arrival. And we're thrilled to announce that you will be leading our WABL team under-18s and under-16s on the female side of things next season. Women's basketball certainly getting bigger and stronger and better. What are you looking forward to within your new role?
I think the most exciting thing for me is, you know, I've really enjoyed working with the younger girls over the last few years, and as they've grown up, I've sort of become more and more invested in that group. So to be given the opportunity to coach those at the under 16 and 18 and WABL age group is super exciting for me, just to continue helping them on their journey. So yeah, really lucky to have that opportunity, and a lot of thanks has to go to you and Matt Johnson for that one, so thank you very much.
No, great to have you on board, and for those of you watching and taking interest in the Rockets, Charlie was named the club's Coach of the Year as well this year, and fully deserved for all his work with the under-14 girls and under-18 conference team among the junior academy at the John Medeski Academy, and covering all the sessions and games that he does. So a huge congratulations to Charlie as we head back to the action here with Cleary, who dishes off to Phelan. Ando in the high post. Ando spins. That's a nice move. She can't quite get it to go. Cleary will keep it alive for the Rockets. Karpova shot fake, pull up three, connects. What a shot from Chrissy Karpova.
Getting that lead up to 10 points just as we head towards the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Massive shot for Rockets.
A 20-point turnaround in 14 minutes of action as Cleary rebounds the miss from Courtney Gray. Rockets have the momentum and lead the ball game 54-44 as Cleary drives. She can't get it to go this time, but the Rockets will retain possession, and Eva Luzon will check back into the game with just under 6 minutes to go. And a good time for her to be coming back in, Charlie.
Certainly is, yeah. Two sort of top scorers in this game back in for Rockets. Now it's Chrissy Karpova. Huge three.
Back-to-back threes. And the miss is rebounded by San Francisco. The Rockets have a 13-point advantage and look really good for their lead at this moment in time. Rockets taking their time and running some good offense as San Francisco hands off to Cleary. Cleary in and out on the pull-up jumper. And it's trying to catch your breath in this fourth quarter. Rockets with a 23-point turnaround since the halftime interval as Luzon defends really well, but what a finish by Courtney Gray as she goes off the window for two.
Great take, a tough finish, and hopefully for Ruskin will give them some momentum as we go towards the end of the fourth, down by 11.
Luzon inside, it's a nice play from the Rockets. Cleary keeps it alive and Cleary lays it in for two. And the Rockets have their 13-point advantage again, 59 plays 46. And it's a big ask here in this fourth and final quarter for Anglia Ruskin as they look to go inside. Cleary stands strong, but Nadege Talva puts it in for two, and Anglia Ruskin are not going away.
No, they're not. If they can keep trying to get some easier matchups for Talva and try and get us some good 1v1 matchups inside, that could be quite good for them towards the end of the fourth.
Phelan is way off on the three-point attempt, and Anglia Ruskin have a chance now to cut the deficit to single digits. Naninga and Madaloni will come back in for Anglia Ruskin. Demergalina's coming in for Rockets. 59 plays 48. We're 4 minutes in change away from knowing who will face Team Solent Kestrels in the playoff semi-final. The Kestrels with an 82-62 victory as Rawlins fires the three but can't connect on that one. San Francisco rebounds. Cleary tries to find the cutting Luzon in transition, but can't. And Rockets probably just need to take the sting out of the game in these next few possessions, Charlie.
Certainly is. Get some offenses in, get some easier looks, make sure they're running good little actions to get their sort of key players the best looks that the team wants to get.
And they're doing just that as Karpova fires the three, but she's off. But the Rockets did take a few seconds out of the shot clock in that possession. It's an 11-point game. The three-point attempt from Courtney Gray doesn't go. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Rockets looking in a good position here. Luzon will fire the three, and it just rims out, and you felt if that connected, that could have been it.
That could have been a difference maker. Interesting to see what Ruskin run here.
Talva goes to the rack, and that's definitely a foul by Carlotta de Mergelina. And 2 shots will be the outcome. And with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left, coach Johan Portero Luque calls timeout. His team is leading by 11. We're just waiting to see if Nadege Talva is okay. She took a little bit of a knock to the head on that possession, but she's being helped to her feet, which is good news. So, Charlie, what's Ben Naylor going to be talking about during this particular timeout?
I think just to try and get some better matchups inside. A little bit better for Talva on that one, getting off the ball screen and able to attack a smaller matchup to the rim. I think at the minute just playing a little few too many 1v1s against the stronger Rockets defenders. Obviously, Rockets want their best players defending the best scorers, so trying to force some different kind of matchups and get easier 1v1 looks might be the way to go for Coach Ben Naylor.
So 2 minutes 55 remaining in the ball game. A reminder, at 3:30 this afternoon, we have NBL Division 1 men playoff quarter-final action between the Reading Rockets and the Loughborough Riders. It's another 4th versus 5th here at Loddon Valley Leisure Centre. And it looks like Nadege Talva will have to come out of the game. So Amelia Hassoun has come into the game, and I think she will shoot the free throws. So 2 shots to come after that slight delay. And the first free throw is missed. And the second free throw misses as de Mergelina gets the rebound. Lucy Allen says, "Let's go Rockets." Glad Talva is okay. Cleary, Luzon, San Francisco thought about it. Rockets taking a bit more time off of the game and shot clock as it winds down. San Francisco with the in and out dribble, and that's a beautiful move all the way to the rack for 2. And Rockets with a healthy 61-48 advantage. Nice drive, and Madaloni gets it to go off the glass for 2. San Francisco and Luzon playing wing pick and roll. Nice short roll, and that's a great pass inside. That's beautiful basketball by the Rockets. That is how to play the pick and roll, for sure.
Absolutely lovely when San Francisco, Luzon, Perez and Cleary combine together. Those 3 being really key for Rockets today.
So 1 minute and 40 left in the ball game. Rockets with a 13-point advantage. And there looked like a lot of contact there. The layup was missed, and it's going to be a jumble. There's 4 players on the floor.
Ruskin might have been a bit unlucky not to get a call on that one, I think.
So with a minute and 35 seconds remaining Ben Naylor has called his final timeout. His team is trailing 63-50, and you probably fancy the Rockets are almost in the final four, Charlie.
Yeah, I think so. Probably expecting maybe a bit of full court pressure here from Anglia Ruskin, as probably a little bit of a Hail Mary with 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Just try and force some steals and get some quick points. If Rockets can take care of the ball here, I agree. I think they're into the semi-finals.
Rockets holding their opponents to just 15 second half points. Anglia Ruskin led 35-25 at halftime, but a 21-9 third quarter and currently a 17-6 fourth quarter are really helping the Rockets, as Lindsay Cleary leads all scorers in the game, as she has done in so many games, with 18 points and 9 rebounds. Siowa San Francisco has 16 and Ebba Luzon has 13. And for Anglia Ruskin, Courtney Gray has 12. And Nadege Talva has 11. As we head into the final part of this WNBL Division 1 women's clash. And it will be the opponents to Reading that will have the ball on the Rockets baseline. And Rawlins will fire the three, but he's off. Rebound is good. And Naininga lays it in for two. 63-52 in 90 seconds from the end of this game, as San Francisco throws the ball away. A little bit too much excitement in these final 90 seconds, I think.
Yeah, they've got to take care of the ball. I see why she did it. She was open, but probably a little bit unnecessary to force that one.
Yeah, I think the excitement's continued as the rugby tackle came in there from San Francisco, but the Rockets not in the penalty, so possibly a good one to give away. But Anglia Ruskin will definitely need some quick scores. And they go through the high post and one, and Courtney Gray has got her scoring boots back on. She goes all the way to the rack, and Carlotta de Mergelina fouls. 63-54. 9-point ball game. This is to make it an 8-point ball game. And you expect some pressure here from Anglia Ruskin, Charlie.
Certainly do. If they can make this and then set up a press, this could be really good for Ruskin.
The free throw was indeed missed, and Cleary was fouled on the rebound.
Really important. They have a good press break here, Rockets.
Naininga picks up foul number 4, but yes, as you say, Charlie, Anglia Ruskin are continuing to press. San Francisco navigates that one well. I think de Mergelina got away with a travel there.
Yep.
San Francisco is fouled on the drive, and that will be 2 shots to the Rockets. And Rianne Rawlins picks up that one, and it should be 2 shots, and it is indeed. So Siowa at San Francisco will go to the line. And it looks like, Charlie, the Rockets season will continue. And they've got a really, really tough proposition away to Team Solent Kestrels if they can get over the line in this one. San Francisco makes the first.
Certainly do. Exciting match against the Kestrels not long ago in a very close overtime fixture. So would be a good playoff game if they can see this one out the right way.
San Francisco nothing but net on the second, as Rockets have an 11-point advantage. And Rawlings passes to Gray on the cut, but Gray can't get it to go. And the foul is called on Courtney Gray, and this time Chrissy Karpova will go to the line for 2. And you have to say, Charlie, what a remarkable comeback. And a 20-point swing in the second half.
Yep, excellent discipline from Rockets in the second half. Ruskin had a really good end to the first half, but just haven't had an answer for them in the second half.
Karpova kind of rushed the first one and found the back of the iron. But she makes the second. The Rockets have a 12-point advantage with 50 seconds remaining in the game. Rawlins will drive and gets fouled, and I feel that this could be quite a long end to the game. The foul is called on San Francisco. That's foul number 4 for her. And after a little bit of foul trouble, Rockets have managed that well with Ebba Luzon and Lindsay Cleary, Charlie.
Yeah, they've done a really good job. Lindsay Cleary especially super disciplined in the second half and really managed her fouls well, which has been really important for Rockets and helped them get to this 11-point lead.
So 1 from 2 is Cleary rebounds. Karpova gets it. Rockets moving the ball well, so they're not fouled. And this is good for the Rockets. San Francisco to Mergelina, and she's called for the travel. And I think that was inevitable after getting away with one earlier on. 66 plays 55. Billy Beddoes watching. God, we are in the presence of greatness. Play for the ball, interesting, he says. Was that on the San Francisco rugby tackle?
I think it might have been.
Anglia Ruskin will fire the 3 ball but won't connect, but they'll keep it alive. 20 seconds remaining. Courtney Gray fires, can't get it to go.
Offensive foul.
Yes, and I think that's foul number 5 for Kasaya Naininga, and it is indeed. She fouls out of the game.
Great battle earlier, though, between her and Elia Parfayando, so that was quite an enjoyable one to watch.
Yes, so Rockets will indeed get the job done here. Ebba Luzon's going to go to the line for 2 shots. So Team Solent Kestrels away next weekend. It will be the 1st seed versus the 4th seed. Don't forget, at 3:30 this afternoon, we will have live commentary and action here from Loddon Valley Leisure Centre when the Reading Rockets take on the Loughborough Riders in NBL Division 1 playoff quarter-final action. Ebba Luzon has gone 2 from 2, and what a game she's had, Charlie.
Yeah, she's been fantastic. Again, 2 youngsters today in Sowa and Eva stepping up and on the bigger stage, playoff quarter-final.
The baseline jumper missed, and that, I think, will do us as the time winds down, and the Rockets take a 68-55 victory, and they will head to the playoff semi-finals. 10 points down at the halftime. They trailed 25-35, but a 23-point turnaround in this second half has enabled them to claim the win. It's been a fantastic game of basketball, and the Rockets are heading to the Final Four, Charlie.
Certainly is. Both teams in the first half really came out strong and had a real battle, but the way the Rockets have controlled the 3rd and 4th quarter, I think we have to say they're worthy winners. Very disciplined, very controlled, and a great game of basketball. Well done to both teams.
And a very balanced scoring performance from the Rockets. Lindsay Cleary finished with 18 points and 11 rebounds. Another double-double for the Rockets' leading scorer this season. Siwa San Francisco also added 18 points to go with her 8 rebounds and 4 assists. Ebba Luzon scored 15 points to go with her 3 assists. And Chrissy Karpova had 10 points and 4 rebounds and 5 assists for the Rockets. Courtney Gray led her team with 14 points personal. Nadege Talva had 11. And Rianne Rawlings had 10. Remember, Anglia Ruskin led by as many as 10 points in that first half. But it's the Rockets with a 68-55 victory here at Loddon Valley Leisure Centre. And it just leaves me to say thank you very much indeed for checking in to this WNBL Division 1 playoff quarter-final. What a great game it's been, toing and froing the whole game. But it's the Rockets that come out winners, and we will see you just before 3:30 for NBL Division 1 men's action between the Reading Rockets and Loughborough Riders. Check back in about 45 minutes, but it's the Rockets ladies who are victorious here, 68-55.